I'm sorry, but after watching BlackRock, Fidelity, Citadel, Schwab, and now Deutsche Bank all apply for Bitcoin ETF spot exchanges, etc., only a few days after the SEC drops a TRO on Binance and sues Coinbase, well, how can't you think the entire past year was a giant inside job coordinated between the Wall Street parasites and government regulators so that they could catch up? Let's go and find out in this video exactly what has happened and make sure that you enjoy all of the trading that we are doing. And if you are, hit my link down below so you can trade all of these beautiful coins with me. And of course, here you can see this morning, remember I showed you last night, my trade was here, but because I entered in and I added some leverage to my position, it shifted up and I've moved my stop loss up. Okay, a little bit, which is not really the greatest thing to do, to be very honest. But right now we are at a level of resistance. I am going to wait patiently here. There's still enough room for it to pull back, have a little bit of a pullback, and then another rally. For me, Bitcoin will rally, continue its rally. And if you want to see, then come and watch the rest of the video inside. How's it going? What's up and what's happening there, blessed beautiful souls? Welcome to the Crypto Bliss Show. I'm Kiara Ducasse, and today I am blessed, definitely, and I hope you are too. Thank you for being here on the channel, guys. We had a massive pump and a massive breakout with volume in the Bitcoin price yesterday, and quite a bit of the, I'd say Ethereum pumped a little bit as well, but some of the others didn't. So let's not waste any time. Let's go and check it out. I hope you guys watched that video over there. I did show you my trade. I did go and talk about Bitcoin and what actually happened there. So very, very, very cool video. Thanks for being here on the channel. Appreciate every single one of you. And of course, you guys know that I have a Bybit link down below if you want to trade these cryptocurrencies with me, because altcoins are getting ready to make a pump, and we're going to talk about that throughout this video. So thanks for being here with me. There's a lot to cover, so let's not waste any more time. I'm going to jump straight into the video. Today we're sitting at 5.7% up on the market cap, crypto market cap. We're sitting at just under $1.2 trillion again. We're sitting at $1.176 trillion today. Bitcoin is sitting at 28,853 right now as we speak. It pumped up 7.8% yesterday. Hope you guys got that trade. Let me know if you did down in the comments below. And Ethereum is back up at 1809, which is wonderful. I'm not going to talk about the rest of the cryptocurrencies today. Fear and greed is way up into the greed now. So that's interesting, because now that's the first time I've actually seen this up in the fear. And so let's go and see the last 3 months, because yeah, you see, look at where we are. So we haven't even been this high since we were here. At the 6th of May on my birthday, 7th of May on my birthday, 7th of May is my birthday. So interesting, we haven't been up at this kind of area since that time, which is very interesting, because at that time, you know, we did have things pumping a little bit, but normally at that time, I know, because last year it happened, and then the previous year it happened as well, that we literally collapsed straight through. So the crypto bubbles, you can see there's not, I mean, there's a few in green. Of course, Stacks is in green, Bitcoin Cash is in green, Flow is in green, Hex is in green, Injective is in green. The rest of these are actually down right now. So very, very interesting to see that. And this is what I'm saying to you guys. So Bitcoin has been pumping, but the rest of it hasn't been pumping. So other altcoins, except for Ethereum, are lagging the Bitcoin pump. So we'll go and check that out, because guys, when Bitcoin pumps 3%, 3.5%, the altcoins generally tend to have this massive volatile pump in the same direction. So let us go and have a look and see what's going on the charts. But for now, I actually want to share some good news with you about the crypto space and essentially what's been going on in the crypto space. So besides for all of the BlackRock and Fidelity coming in, let's go and see who else has come into the space now within the short 2-week time frame, not even 2 weeks, 10 days, that we had the SEC file for action against Coinbase and Binance, the two biggest crypto trading companies. So basically, Deutsche Bank applies for digital asset license in Germany as TradeFi pushes further into crypto. The banking giant announced plans to become a crypto custodian in February 2021. Okay, that was then, but we're here now. We're literally 2.5 years down the line, and they're only applying for this now. So they're here to create a spot Bitcoin ETF as well, just like BlackRock, just like the rest of them, and that's pretty cool. I think that's incredible because Deutsche Bank is one of the world's biggest banks. It's not the biggest, but it is one of the world's biggest. So let's go and have a look at this article. Deutsche Bank crypto plans aid Bitcoin price trip to 27.5k June highs. Bitcoin price performance nails its highest levels this month, but analysts are waiting for the weekly candle close. And the weekly candle close, of course, comes in on Sunday or Sunday evenings, and that is probably about 4 days away. So we have quite a bit of time between now and then. We have maybe nearly 200 hours before we actually get that candle close. So let's go be patient, let's wait, and let's see what it does. But basically, no meaningful trend shift for Bitcoin yet is what they're saying, but I don't believe that. Because BTC has failed so many post-breakout retests on the daily time frame here, better to watch out for the weekly time frame information. And that I actually agree on. And this post is here by Rect Capital. So you can see resistance, 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 resistance. I mean, and there's multiple resistance levels there on the first two as well. So very, very interesting. Remember that 27k is a key level for the bulls to flip into support tonight. Okay, so that's what happened over there. Now I want to go and read this article to you here on this tweet, excuse me. So this is by Preston Peisch. I hope I said that right. But I'm sorry, after watching BlackRock, Fidelity, Citadel, Schwab, and now Deutsche Bank, so how many is that? That's 5 people. This is breaking news to you guys. All apply for Bitcoin ETFs, spot exchanges, etc. Only a few days after the SEC drops a TRO on Binance and sues Coinbase. How can't you think this entire past year was a giant inside job coordinated between the Wall Street parasites and government regulators so they could catch up? Remember, I've said to you constantly, when the big boys miss the boat at the harbor, they bring the boat back in. Okay, that's what happens. So this is what is happening, and they are now getting into it, and people have been pumping the Bitcoin price, guys. You see that has happened big time yesterday. But guess what? The ETFs haven't been approved. They haven't gone through yet. None of that stuff has actually taken place, and we've had a crazy pump like this. So imagine when the ETFs do come into place, what will actually happen on the Bitcoin price and the Bitcoin chart, guys. Boom! To the moon. Beyond the moon even. To the stars, guys. So this is from Will Clemente. He says it's 100% obvious, almost like a lot of this regulation has been to crush crypto native companies and clear the way for big boys, traditional investment banks, who weren't prepared for the 2021 rally. Very simple, very obvious. I mean, that's when I came in. So I can only imagine how the big boys are feeling. Now, if you are a little bit patient, I am going to tell you, I'm going to show you on the charts now in a moment. But guys, if you're enjoying the video so far and I'm bringing content to you that not a lot of other people are bringing forward, well, smash the thumbs up. I really would appreciate that beautiful energy. Right now, the Deutsche Bank market capitalization is 19.4 billion euros. The stock price is 9.46 euros. And you can see that way back here in April 2007, okay, when the financial crisis actually started to happen, and this big downfall started to happen, Deutsche Bank was literally at the top there at nearly a $90 billion market cap. Now look at it where it was in 2008 when there was a recession. We're down at 20.91 euros. Well, guess what? That's where we are pretty much today, give or take $1 billion, okay, which is not much for Deutsche Bank essentially. So now you can see that we've been pushing down. It's time for these banks to start making a rally up. And what does that mean? Well, that probably means the printers are going to start switching on very, very soon. And then that means currencies will get even more fucked. Okay. So market capitalization of Deutsche Bank, it's ranked the 841st best bank in the world, but that's very far off. I don't think that that is too accurate. I'll find some more information. I'll let you know on the next one. But basically, end of year market cap. So right now we're sitting at around that kind of price. So we're down 12% for the year. But guess what? This year, from there, we were down 20. So 2019 to 2020, they went up 42%. Now guess what? Well, look at this, where we were down here at a recession. We were at 65 billion in market cap, and we dropped all the way down to $21 billion, where we are today. Okay. Then the following year, we pumped up 101% in market cap value. I wonder why, guys. Because the printers turned on. That's when quantitative easing really had like a massive boost into the market. And guess what? The banks benefit the most out of quantitative easing. So let's go and have a look at the charts here today. I first want to start off with the Bitcoin dominance chart. This is the 4-hour. Guys, we have literally been obliterating this space. Now have a look at this. Pump. Okay, let me just refresh my chart. Okay, so let me just remove that little line. Okay, so we had a pump, boom. We had some consolidation in a bull flag kind of thing. We had another pump. We had more consolidation in a bull flag. Another pump and more consolidation in a bull flag. And guess what? We are pumping once again. Do we get another bull flag consolidation? Maybe this one might pull down quite a bit more. And essentially the target from that would be up here. Okay. At the 54% Bitcoin dominance. Now, guys, if it does get up there, I'm just going to say to you guys right now, right here in this moment, if we do get up there, there's my target that I originally said. There's my other target that I said also, which is up here at 58%. Now, on the daily time frame, you can see there how absolutely insanely beautiful it is. We had a lot of buying volume here. We have had not even an ounce of sell volume since the 6th of June. That is nearly 2 weeks, guys. Okay. We have, well, actually it's 5 days. So the end of this week, that will be, if we continue in the green, that will be 20 days of solid buying power into Bitcoin. Okay. So I think that we could probably just continue a little bit longer here. And then essentially we will be coming down. Now, once BTC dominance comes down, then that is when all the others will start to go on a crazy, crazy rampage pump. Now, if you want to go and see what that pump actually looks like, we've been pumping like crazy here. Now, didn't I say to you guys the other day that we would come down to the bottom here? Look how perfectly perfect that level was, okay? We didn't even come back down. Now we're up at the 200. If we get rejected from the 200, which is very likely over here, then the likelihood is we could come back down, retest here. If we break this level, we're coming back down, guys. We're going to probably test the bottom of this pattern here. So be cautious. Now let's go and see what happened in the Bitcoin price. Okay, because I drew a little line here. Boom, resistance level, because if we broke that, we were definitely breaking these horizontals and this longer downsloping top end of the falling wedge pattern. Now guess what? We broke this channel here, boom, and we just slightly retested and we didn't actually break anything any further. That line over here, with consideration of the RSI, okay, to reset at this candle, that told me to buy. So guess what? That's where I bought, okay, in this long position. So in my long position, I'm actually up 35% on my position. I did add more to it this morning, okay, although right now you can see the volume is coming down a little bit again, but that was an 8% pump, okay. Hope you guys enjoyed that 8% pump. Let me know down in the comments below if you actually got into that trade. So the last thing I want to show you is the Ethereum US, well, actually I want to show you two more charts. The Ethereum USDT chart, this is looking pretty interesting, and then the ETH BTC chart. So the Ethereum chart has pumped. We've met a resistance level. Now this is very interesting for me, guys, because right now on the Ethereum, I actually am witnessing a head and shoulders pattern, and this was the breakout level. So we have broken out, but we haven't yet reached the target essentially of the breakout pattern. And look at where the target is. The target is all the way up here at this beautiful level over here, and essentially that would be phenomenal for Ethereum all the way back up here at the 1900 level. So I don't think Ethereum's finished this rally yet. It's just getting to the top. There wasn't as much buy volume, but if we go and look at the ETH BTC pair, the ETH BTC pair has continued to drop and collapse. We have now on the ETH BTC pair, unfortunately, we've broken my trend line here. Okay, but we are oversold in the RSI, but we have broken my trend line, and we are sitting on a short level of support over here. But essentially, we could come back down maybe to this kind of level over here, and then find a retest back up there. But if we don't manage to get back up above this upward sloping line and back into the pattern, the larger time frame pattern, then guys, I'm going to say to you that it's very, very, very unlikely that Ethereum will continue the rally against Bitcoin. Now, what did I say to you guys? Because I actually sold my Bitcoin over here on this candle here for Ethereum. So I sold my Ethereum for Bitcoin. I sold it over here, and we had this crazy rally, and I thought, oh shit, we were going to lose. But guess what? The 200 stopped it, this resistance stopped it, and we created a new lower high. For me, right now, if we break this low here, that is danger zone for Ethereum against Bitcoin pairing. Guys, if you enjoyed the video, thanks for being here. Please like the video and smash the thumbs up, of course, on the channel. I really do appreciate every single one of you guys. And guys, make sure not to miss my render video, because that is insane stuff happening on render right there. And render is looking massively bullish, and you could get a 50 to 100x no problem in that coin. Guys, we'll see you inside. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being on the channel. We'll see you in the next one.